The program still work out, they go the program Good Morning from Benin, they reach you from independent television. Anywhere we see they watch us across the world. Get one matter where we say we'll get to talk now. Now it be matter where we say concern say today you go here say this governor when they for the political party don't join the other one don't join the other one, the other one don't join the other one. And for you know what be say they happen, we can't ask ourselves the question, how people they work out they go. The people when we say yes they govern and the rest, what will come be their fate? What will come happen to them? We go outside, we go call people when we know see their head sharp for this kind of matter. When they come talk to us, we get with us here. Person when we say go school, now it's not only they go school, and they learn pass. Learned brother, okay, our learned brother, my brother say be learned brother. When we say they call Barrister Matthias or Bayuana. Welcome to our program.
Thank you very much.
I greet you. One man when we say if you know say if they talk for matter, you know the way we say they passionate about it. That the thing they come up for inside the way the thing they do for Benin, they talk and they talk and the way it just be say be Reverend Olu Martins. Welcome to our program.
Naduwe, thank you for having me this morning.
I greet you well. The time when we say no, we first see him say the governor of Ebonyi State come out from the PDP. They go the party when they for the center, when be the APC. From there, the one when they say they for Cross River State, Benayade, they move, go join the party when they for the center, the APC. You never say now, we don't hear say Bello Matawale of Zamfara State, they don't move, go the APC. And we don't hear now say some other governors they for the political this thing now, the political space. When basically they make plans to go join them for the center. I'll go ask you this question, Olu, Reverend, waiting they push them so they join the party when they for center.
Thank you. Two things we don't talk like we don't put me forward say to say first of all they say people where they watch us from around the world. So, so and they go out and say people where their head sharp. So, if I get lecturer now where I know do well for in class, they look me for television and say, this guy they say head sharp, but we'll go try. They make a first of all thank ITV because I always talk and say, wait till they make people suffer for society now if they don't get information. But once you get a place like ITV where they always feel get, you know, as it happens so, now in the thing take the anything they happen. Do you understand? Yeah. We thank ITV for that. Our Nigerian politician, you know, say that they talking for politics. Politicians don't they believe themselves?
Don't they believe themselves?
Yes, so then they surprise the people they believe them. They don't believe themselves. So they say, okay, well, I believe me. Me, that joke me did that time, but we they take them seriously. So if they don't believe themselves, why would we believe that? The reason I talk so, they say, especially for this, what they call this, their first republic, so we begin from 1999. The campaign no be today start. The biggest one we don't get one time. Remember I said one time for Eagle Square and say Atiku Abubakar with 5 governors. That time come out the PDP, Congo, another political party. And from there, Wahala come at that time for PDP. 5 governors. If 5 governors move come out for this. So it'll be the first time we they happen. You go observe. Saying around the same calendar, I say they happen. As election they near 1.5 years, 18 months, 2 years too. You go see people go they look for 2 things. Where they could fit get where their bread go butter.
Since when they be governor, you never butter since?
No, the reason is because if you check some of this, but they never do. You know, guy on that work what they don't do. And for this country, the easiest business to do now politics. And politics, if you enter to their local government chairman, in another 1 year, you don't move your children go Canada. You don't build house. You don't get on that business where you go fit do, where that kind of thing go fit happen. So you see why people they put all their body. So
you never answer my question now. In the according to our goes to say in a nutshell to summarize it now, what did they really move them? They come out because doctors are say yesterday they butter their bread. I don't know they bake the bread for them all.
Several things, but I will just mention 2. Okay. One is self-interest. What is my own inside? How you go take favor me? Secondly, sometimes ethnic interests.
Okay.
North, south. Sometimes we they even carry and go religious interests. Okay. Christian, Muslim, ATR. So, but unlike other countries, if people join political party, what they join the political party now waiting they call manifesto or philosophy. This now waiting these political parties stand for. For abroad, they see people they come to. Some people don't decamp. Say, I hear say Winston Churchill, na Liberal Party fed day before he can't go. Is it a Labour Party now? But once they decamp once, then they come back again. Eh? There are some other people that would offer leave Republican Party go, but once it's enough for them. No, even if it made that party no win election or not, they did that party because they get what that they do outside politics. But
so for here now, most of us
people don't get another. They are farm. Now, so if they know they power at that time, they go quickly go where they feel butter their bread.
But in this case now, if you look at brother, you talk and say if you know the power at that time, they'll go with it. This one's now be governors, serving governors, obviously they get states. Even most of them, it be like the ones when they say don't the end, they attend don't the end or so. You understand? They come out, they go, they join the party when we say they for the center. You know they could see people when I'm not say some other time when people when we say they for center move. Go to the other opposition party. But in this case, now, they say most of them, they go. The same question they ask Reverend Lu. What will be that center of attraction? What did they attract them? Go to the other political party?
Well, for me, you know, say get one time where the ruling party talk say when person can't join them, their sins,
their sins are
when
forgiven.
they don't first commit, they don't forgive them. As Bible talks, say when a man is in Christ, he's a new creature. All things are passed away, everything become new. So for them, where want come on, they want make everything become new because they don't say the center go beam searchlight, go carry their torchlight, look and say, how you they rule this state where it from the common so? If you see some kind of money where they remove, how they take where they carry the money put. Remember say when Jonathan do election, after he come on, they say money when they do election, they come they carry torchlight. And I take spend the money, yes, and I take do them. So now to avoid, for me, my own opinion, to avoid those torchlighting, say me want make they don't get what they call political salvation. I don't come center, come seek salvation, make all my sins may they forgive. And a selfish interest, not be the interest of the people, not because the people we put them there, not be they jump up and down. They go there to go fortify themselves to come get political salvation. See if we can't join this party as we not talk. All our sins they go forgiven. Like somebody talk for one on the social media. They say even they can't way they push up and down. Say if he gets sense, now me just go join
the ruling party.
The ruling party, all his sins they go forgiven. Okay. So now I make all they go there.
Okay. So you get one to NBC at the look at. Some people talk and say if for they good, nobody make you know the camp or go in the political party. So, but make you know forget in one political party now carry you enter there.
Yes.
You understand? So if you want to come out for that position, you fair resign as that position will be say they are take as governor because maybe na party A, na PDP, now I give you that ticket. So me to become the governor. You understand? Now that I am resigning from PDP, I want to come go on that political party. I fair resign first. Fair come out, even as the governor, I fair resign as governor first before I fair come out because now that party I carry me go there. Nobody the one I want go join go there. You're not a legal practitioner now. Yes. Maybe they will not get that for law. You know if you say yes, that's the right way to go. May I start from you?
No, that's so it be. That's so it did for law.
That is but with the sense that they come out, you go straight. They don't resign.
Well, maybe because sometimes our legal system, it be like say it is slow. Now only election petition, now they put fire. Say every day till they finish them. My own prayer be say may they make other cases like that.
Okay.
You see this case where they do for America now, George Floyd, where one policeman go kill. Okay. You see how they do the case, they do them fast. They don't get judgment, they don't get sentencing. But for here now, come today, come tomorrow, go enter. So when they make and say, when they say make our law be like that. Say once you carry case go court, like election petition be, every day till you get judgment. Because the law is clear. Say not be person they win election for Nigeria. Now party.
Because no get any independent candidate.
Exactly. So now party. So if a party A, now win election, carry people for there. You don't go carry my own food. Go carry and go give another person for your own house, make it the chop am. Let me put you there. You come out, just carry my product, go give another person. The law say no. Like you talk so, if you want come out, you go resign from whatever. And then the only ground where the law creates say if you come out, say if Katakata dey your house. So okay, they carry you come, but he can't be so now like Obaseki time now. Even though he still resign before he come on, he resigns. But Katakata dey for the house. We all see him. Say Katakata dey for the house for the ruling party before he carry come go APDP. So if Katakata dey your house, you feel come out. Okay. No wahala. But if Katakata not dey your house, everything dey peaceful. As I speak now, it be like say me not. I'm not there. I never hear say Katakata dey for PDP.
Okay.
So wetin dey drive dey come out go APC now? Me never know. So as they come out so now. The party supposed to bring action against them. So, okay, now forfeit your seat. You don't come out, you know one day, it's for futures, you know if be governor. Go join them as ordinary member. But another thing is, if you fight that case, go court now. If I go high court, from there go court of appeal, from there go Supreme Court. Before you go finish all these courts, they come tomorrow. The thing that don't finish, it becomes a political question. So before you do what you want to finish, maybe you don't win again, you don't finish the thing, you don't come out.
If somebody lose election,
so
if somebody lose election,
if
somebody lose election or anything, it's not as if you won't go tribunal. They'll give you a window. So between this time and this time, make you make sure say yes, say you do and finish and all of that. And one of that thing when we see they happen, then we say somebody go tell you say I don't resign for a political party, I'm not there again. You go say, but in the next 3 days they come in with I go tell you where I go day. So by this time you don't get political party again. Another. So what is he still doing in that kind of office? Like the man where we say come out now for Zafara said one senator. Before Matawale move, he say he don't resign. He go tell us where they go later. You understand? You don't get political party there. What is he do there? Even the governor of Edo State at a point, you can see it as an example. He say he don't resign for the APC. Then later I go tell you now where he say they go. So he support us say anywhere the governor they go, now will they go. We see those kind of cases. In this kind of case, now you know if you say when you they resign for the political party, you're supposed to resign from that office, follow on, because at that point in time, you don't get office.
You know, like our brother don't help us put legal perspective. How it is supposed to be for law. You know, so now the lawyers they say they get the law as it's supposed to be. You get the law as it be.
Okay, get the law as supposed to be, and they get the law as it be. Okay.
As it be, now it would take the practice and for here. Because as Nigeria be now, with all due respect to Malga for here, some people don't big pass the law. Somebody go break traffic light. He go break traffic light, he go waka come out, nothing go happen to him. They go catch everybody behind them. When they call it, maybe in a commissioner or others, they go even give a rank a day. So some people don't big pass it. Somebody get nation like that, we be say, nothing like the rule of law. It is difficult. Number two, what some people they do that kind of thing, they say that they wait for negotiation. And they look, say, who go hustle me pass? You come out for there, you go hustle me pass. Like
but for some people, most time people they guess, say, this man already resigned now. They know where BC they go. So by application, they already do negotiation, they do everything. They already know where BC they go. You know that's how.
You know why you know announce? Why you know announce BC? That window where you talk or door where you talk. In they wait for highest bidder.
Again.
They know say see where he won't go. But in the way whether in party will come back to say this guy too useful for us for the state.
No go.
Make we negotiate. I beg. We'll give you third term for because if you carry this your supporters go another party. It go difficult for our party to win election for that state. So I beg no command for our party.
So in this case
now, go negotiate
in this case now, are we voting for people or will they vote for the political party? And if we vote for the political, we vote for people, no very sure say yes, they don't reach time when people will get independent candidacy.
I agree with you. If those in a party will they vote for, the way Nigeria felt big when President Muhammadu Buhari take office in 2015, as it be now, no expect say people go join in party. I know how much petrol be, and I'm not being critical. I'm talking about fact where they on board. Why we know security matter. Now so they take accuse Jonathan during in time where people tell they say waiting Jonathan they do. You know they handle the country well. So they see him as excuse to say, no, come on Jonathan. You go feel say this because APC, you know, if you go outside, APC know they popular with the people. You go they feel say people go they come out APC go another party. But they don't look as this president be. Say we not sure say the way or presidency the way they operate so.
What is the difference between president and presidency?
That's what they hear. That's what they hear. You know say the president and a person.
You know go see the president.
You know see the president, but you go see several deputy presidents.
Okay.
So you now see a president or a presidency we want to appoint Loretta Onoche, a card carrying member whose opinion before now he did knock am for chest say me na Buhari pikin, me na APC. You know get where they go. They don't appoint them as INEC national commissioner. What are they trying to tell us? Say then they try to tell us say this election they don't already conclude the election. So if you be politician, and you dey watch, they can't carry person wey be say they say
carry member
they can't make a person wey suppose be
umpire.
No be just umpire, unbiased.
Umpire.
They see referee wey dey what person? They see referee wey dey join club.
Where the job man you or
but
the judge
this one suppose be unbiased umpire. If my wife come, me I dey contest election with you, and my wife be electoral commissioner. Why you dey campaign? I'm going to chop suya. If you say you want chop suya, I'll give you the onions. Because me, like that, before we enter the election, I don't know how. Because if I don't win the election, she don't get husband. You don't get where to come back to her husband again. So when you see some of those kind of things, where don't they happen? You could just tell yourself, say, this election of 2023, it no be like say it go free and fair. And election are investment for this country. Person put 1 billion, he expects saying another 1 year he go reap 10 billion. So he don't do in political market research. He don't see say the way this presidency and this INEC take the bill, we not get confidence.
You talk and just not
so
say.
Why I go come? Why? So instead of I go join another party, when you know be like say they go win. The other party if you win election, man just go the party where feed win election, and let me continue to first of all protect. If you don't thief money like him talk, you go to continue to protect yourself. If you want to continue to thief money, you still have access. So it's just not be rocket science that they talk, not just simple thing. But to say the election, you are sure that INEC is going to be free and fair. Me no see why people as it be now, as basket of tomato be. I go buy chicken the other time. Me, I dey look for meat for the body of the chicken. Where the meat for this body of chicken be? The same thing you buy pepper. Before you drive reach you go buy pepper.
You talk one thing just now.
So I don't expect people go APC. I expect people go say, if they don't want to go PDP, they go another party where go make life better for the people.
I'll come back to ask you that question. Okay, let my brother say talk something. The governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawali, when he come out, the deputy say he no go with him. Say he still remain as the deputy. And he still remain as a card-carry member of the PDP. When he say he did. Which you confess be the fate of this kind deputy? Because the Bible, according to my brother, in our reverend, he say, let's two agree.
Amos 3:3, sir.
Okay. If they don't agree, things don't feel work away. So if the deputy governor and the governor are not in the same political party, you feel say yes, say things go feel work away for the people, or the deputy governor feel get any say, or maybe the governor feel ever go live again, or say okay, go make a handover to my deputy.
Well, it depends on as it can be now. Now the members of the House of Assembly for that state, because what happens so now constitutional breach. And when any governor commit constitutional breach, they feel impeach. They feel move motion to impeach that governor. So as it be so now, the only person where get the power for PDP for that state now, now the deputy, because now him, because the party now they give power to. Now there's okay, make person be governor, make they want to be deputy. The governor don't forfeit his own by saying say he don't come out. Like we talk now, not be human, not be person they win election a party. You don't come out for the house where you win election, so you don't come out.
That means you're supposed to come out for office.
You don't come out for office. Who did the house? Now be the thing. So,
but you don't come out join the APC.
You
still remain as the governor.
Now we talk so now. If they get vibrant members of the house, sometimes you know all these political what they do. Like he talk, some people come be like say the big pass law. The law they clear. Say what you go do. You cannot do another one. Say you nonsense. They say hey boy they according to the way they you know. Say oh you boy they nothing they happen. You can't come out. And the law say you not fit come out when we not get trouble for house. The house they peaceful.
But the man say trouble day now.
Where the trouble? Where
they say trouble day?
Where the trouble where they now? Trouble day for the state or trouble day for PDP national? I never see any trouble where they for the house. So you carry yourself just because of your selfish interest. You carry yourself come out. So if they get vibrant house, if they are still in control of the members of the House of Assembly, they can impeach the government. They can impeach him because
he tell us just now to
the speaker can be deputy.
Wait, he tell us just now to put more support for what you first talk. See, most of these people now for their interests, now make them like say they go down that political party because they want to protect some things and the rest. But how you go look at now? The people want to be say a vote for this man, for this political party when we say he they lead.
Yes.
Which will come be the fate of the people, especially now when we say yes, say we know say now any government in power, now most of our politicians like to they follow, they go. And whether you like them or not, the electorate, they don't even get their own voice. When you give them 1,000 naira now, like we they see before, they go vote for anybody when we say this thing. Because now here they say make we go. Even some people will talk and now say they did for political party, but they know they will come tell you say leader say now here we dey now we dey. That means they don't even get voice for the political party. Now where leader dey now we dey. In this kind of a case now, you feel say yes, they see they put the thoughts of their followers into the life of their followers into thought before they take their decision.
As it be so now, no, because what they practice now not be democracy, now self-ocracy.
Okay, I'll come back to you. That one don't answer all my questions. I go back to you, my brother. You talk one thing when you talk about the ruling political party. See, the surprise people they go there, especially now when it's the deer, bag of rice, you buy fowl, you don't even see the skin or the flesh for inside, and it's also the bone. Now you be say you see the feather when you be say you remove. So you don't believe say people go they join the political party. But a school of thought, you talk and now say, if you no join us, see what will happen to you. That they carry paper, they will go carry file, give you, put that for your front, say, Olo Martins, see this file. So whether it correct or not correct, like that man talk, but for one political party for Edo State here, he say, in our baoge your wahun, when I put life for your head, you no go fit to remove yourself and all of that. So whether they come bring those allegations come now, whether they're right or wrong, they put up for your front now, and that kind of thing. We can talk yesterday, say, he no see what's wrong when we say people they come out. Yesterday here, people they come out for the political party. He said that they are being coerced or they are being forced into doing it. What will be your take on that?
You say like the lawyer.
Because don't forget you talk and say, like say the political party no popular again. No?
Oh yes, you know like people go talk. He will come to equity must come with clean hands. Me not talking before. Say if they decide, say make the law they work, make EFCC they do their job. You know, get any governor for Nigeria, we're not supposed to go jail for less than 50 years. You know,
okay, make CVC they come back.
Yeah, because
well, if you take holiday for them.
Yeah, because of the power. The power where governors get, now in many parts the power where president get to. Because at the president, for that Abuja level, I think when they see say the National Assembly, then they relatively independent. They know they carry cap for hand, say, President, I beg give us money. The same thing with judiciary.
But they say that they coerce they see there is some level of coercion. See if you don't give us, this thing no go.
No,
if you don't give us, this thing no go happen.
If the president,
or if the president want ask for something, they will put their own inside first.
No, if the president is see what happened between Bukola Saraki during his own time. If the president now he pick the guys where they lead the National Assembly. Now you say the National Assembly feed the bend hand. Otherwise, this National Assembly, now then be the organ of the president. If they want to embarrass the president, then go embarrass the president. Then go move impeachment notice. And you don't get within the president, go feed do. But because they, according to what Fela talk, now party government. You know what I don't find out for this world? We say, as the world they grow on, people not be men of character anymore. We don't they see people like Esther for Bible say, if I perish, let me perish. See where I dig. Do you understand? I don't give you this thing. I don't give you this thing. I know we'll come back on they say, I won't collect them again. I mean, see, Nigeria, for instance, if you drop money for shoe to say, okay, this shoe now 7,000, I don't drop 2,000 naira. I'll come pick on the day after tomorrow. That shoe, so person will come. Say you want buy him for 9,000 naira. The guy go sell him. He go give you your 2,000 naira back. Say he don't sell the shoe because I no enter into agreement. So you see people say when them know say
no get integrity again.
No get integrity again. And then because unfortunately for this country, now people will no get integrity. Now in they preside over people who get integrity. And they're talking for English. The worst of men, and they preside over
the best of men.
The best of men. The more sense what you get for this country, the more politicians don't go like you. The more brain. Why the governor Edo State they get problem that time? Because they feel say this man, he get his own mind. He don't want make anybody they pull on like puppet. Now they say this kind of person, this one no go fit protect our interest and the interest we then get in many ways. So when you see people they go say they won't go join political party. themselves, even like what happened to Ndidi Olumelu, at that time, when they investigate federal government, say federal government during the Obasanjo time used $10 billion for electricity in the darkness we see. They can't rural electrical agency, REA, can't give an in committee $6 billion contract. And they look at, say, we see what this man go do. After 6 months, that's what how much you don't spend? They don't feel see the money again. People come they ask, who go police the police? So when you get that kind of person, when they already thief money, they'll just come put your documents before you know what's happened. They will say the condition they say you go move, go another political party. You know the end for there. In the case of Gabriel Suswan, during his first time, you remember saying that the youth, the way they tell they kill us for this Benue, you know, be like say we did part of the north. They tell the man say one go see Buhari, youth blocker. Say move, go another political party. If you remain for political party, you know go win election. Now in the man move, go another. You know get what they do to that man. You know say some people they get what they call boss of steel. So people now women. If you don't, one politician they gist me one time. They say they go EFCC office. I know mention this as they reach there. One very senior politician will be deputy governor before for this state. He said, you don't be man. No, allegation then call her. They never say you have the man they cry for.
But that man talks to you say, once you go for president, they open the gate of Oko for you. You never go there, what they open so you must cry.
The man, no, this one at EFCC.
I know that.
The man
because why you don't share FCC office? No. Oko not the judge must.
See, for EFCC office. You can live the life where you want to live. Not the bar where you get for her. People even feel leave the office for you. Second they sleep for the office. So if they accuse you, I just try to talk, say, not what them go.
Some people don't get
not what they go. No. The other one say nothing. They are all die and die. I say best in go prison. Is at the end of life. People they go. They not 27 years and take for Mandela life.
Yes, now become president.
Another one they cry.
If Obasanjo go prison, come back become president.
Thank you. When me don't want to go do, I don't want to do Obasanjo style. I want to deal with my family. Become president. So two, 3 of them are in go. One does they cry already. So that one way they cry now, if they pull and go one side, say come and join.
What you do, what you not do.
Sharp. You don't join political party because already they say he don't they.
Yeah.
Okay. So I agree with you. Say many of the people where they go, not be just say intimidation day, greed self day. Many of them too. They no be their own man. If you don't do this, and I know the campaign. That's why I like Governor Gordon Obaseki. Once the guy is saying, "I so in one do." No, get what you want to do. Eventually, everybody will go and say, "Okay, Mo will go inside." Okay. That is a man.
Okay. So Mo look at like this now. In this kind of this thing, which should be the best way now to take address this kind of matter when it be say a concern, say person just the camp from here to here. So tell go you get the language that you say, we form the political party. I did not go anywhere. This is homecoming for me. You understand? So I did come back home and the rest and all kind of thing. So I go ask you now, at least you be man of law and the rest. What do you feel say we go do to make sure say yes, say people not just they come out for a political party. That they won't come out. Say the kind thing, what do be thing when we say they're supposed to do before they go fit come out. So I go fit say they arrest all of these things. But whether I like them or not, not to do agree now for that personal interest.
Don't already day law, what is supposed to do. Now they know they do them.
Okay.
You don't already day law because now they not make room for independent candidacy. Right. Now party they win election. So if as it be so now okay, everybody feel just they come out as they like, and they violate the law where they ground. Because say before you come out, you must resign from your office. If katakata not dey your house. If katakata dey your house, you feel come out. It's understandable. You cannot be in a house that where foundation they shake, where they go collapse, to come meet you. You feel come out. If everything dey peaceful for the house, you don't feel come out like that. If you dey go, you go resign. Carry yourself go.
Even if katakata dey for the house,
yes,
and the rest, and he won't come out. So make you not resign for a political party.
No.
And for that position.
That's what the law says. Yes. If katakata dey the house, you won't come out. you don't need to resign.
But nobody. So come prove whether Katakata day or not. Now,
that's a bit of fact. Now we go see. Now maybe the leadership of the party they polarize. They don't separate. This one the first thing. Now maybe chairman. They don't say. You remember say for APC at the time before Governor Batiki come out. That's when they fight. They don't suspend the chairman.
They suspend themselves.
So Katakata full everywhere. So that the man Kukuma
that was understandable.
Now as it be so now is any Katakata for PDP now when they don't come out. Other than say they go to seek a political salvation. Say if I go this political APC now, they will forgive all my sins. I never seen any katakata for PDP now where they don't come up. That's now one issue. So now they violate the law. The law supposed to be say once you violate the law, the House now impeachable offense for the governor. The House can impeach the governor. If a member of the House of Assembly, they can ask for a recall of that person to forfeit that seat. And when matter like this happen, it's supposed to go to court. For court to litigate to the matter, may they remove that person from office. And now that, like I told you, the court process is long. So my own suggestion be this: to prevent all of these things where they happen so now. Number one thing, since people like to come up and down, because for me, political ideology, you know, they say this party A, party B, see what they stand for, all of them are jollof rice. Whether na a PDP, APC, they all are the same they do. They don't get ideology. If you come out, if you miss very well for you, if you come out, you can also miss. That's why I say I come back to my house, I go my neighbor's house, I don't come back to my house. So all of them are one club, not they be. Okay. There's no clear-cut ideology.
Somebody so, a student of the same syllabus.
Exactly. So since they are running up and down like this now, when they come make us okay, they do constitutional amendment so may they allow room for independent candidacy. So that if you feel come anytime when you like, if you work up and down, in fact, you know if you come out say because now you now yourself. So you don't know where they go. You don't know where they go, so you do on your own. So may they make it like that. If they want make a business and party, they win election. So we be say a person we don't really get political office, enough you carry the come out like that. And law talks if you come out, so what you go happen. May they make law as they do for election petition tribunal.
They give them windows.
Exactly. Say maybe 180 days. So if any person come out like this, you file action, go court. Within 180 days, they must do that matter. So make everybody there. It could be every day by day affair. The first create windows. Okay, this kind of matter not reach Supreme Court. So if you end for court of appeal, so that make you know the Canada they go drag the matter from one high court, enter court of appeal from there. Go, before it go finish, you go look the time. 10 don't finish. Now people they discourage it. What will be used? Okay. If I file action now, before I go say may call remove this man from office, 10 don't finish. And not you go waste money. Okay. So may they make that room for quick ensuring of justice to ensure say people where they come out like this, if they file action go court, may they quick judge the matter. Make the matter happen. The members of the House supposed to take steps to also impeach them because that's an impeachable offense. But as you look at so now, sometimes members of the House
they go all the
they all be the same camp. So they don't make the whole thing look like say now Yama. The real people where get power now we Nigerians because sovereignty resides in the people. You not put yourself there. Now they call and say Gwe festival once the election they come, they'll call them down. Say, he did go, I beg go vote for me. So they go do a festival during that period. That means now we get power, the people. So you know if we enter that place, now we don't give you our power finish.
Most of our
power.
You go
enter there, you're gonna do say we not come out again. Now only you now matter. Okay. Xenocracy. Okay. You can't remove democracy.
Okay, no wahala. But say our power we reach 1,000. Now be say
1,000. Okay, they don't buy and finish.
That power.
They don't buy and finish.
So Reverend Olumati is there. So before I go, let us leave this place there. What do you feel say you go fit take address all this kind of wahala?
You know, I happy for what my brother they talk, but you know like person talk, now where pain person they carry near fire. In a lawyer. So you go talk and
but that is cigar CB. Woman, they say woman born double face, make carry the waste.
Not be waste
for the budget. Let's not pick the waste for born now.
No, you get what you did the waste.
Okay. You never say waste now. Now where the pain now.
Yeah, they the pain.
I know where the pain now. Okay.
You know some people they use zero session table.
Is that right?
So now that waste now be the problem.
Okay.
But the problem made me get be say legislation law no dey cover everything. You know say you get one time where they say the penalty for kidnapping na death. You stop kidnapping. No.
They reduce at a point.
This one so. This was they kidnap House of Assembly member for Zamfara.
Yes, the killer. When they come when they go swear this morning, when they go receive
maybe you reduce for Edo State, but with the from what they happen, and people know they feel waka. I hear say
there was a kidnap here in Edo State yesterday.
Thank you very much. I hear says train break down for bush. That one I even was pass because they no fit push her. I said that they go train break
for this our new trace.
Yes, this a few days ago it break down for bush. I they want to push down. They say now food they give to kidnappers so. So the point where they try to make me say, you know, be everything you fit it's difficult to legislate morality. Don't forget, say again one time. Till tomorrow, see me and say the reco. If you spray money, you go to jail.
People are spray money.
Nah, they're not. They're gone. So they take the spray. The people they throw around for air. The reason is because it's part of our culture. It's difficult to legislate such a thing. Once you don't, that's why they say morality is stronger than the law. Orientation is stronger than the law. So what we're supposed to begin to do, first of all, is that make sure, say, the attraction with the public office, make we reduce them. If Japan, for instance, the Prime Minister of Japan, in salary, no high more than the Vice Chancellor for university. And until every teacher for Japan collects salary, the Prime Minister of Japan know they collect your salary. Now the value they pay for
they see their cars,
they go teachers, then they go school.
Check
then
their salary, not too much.
Then they go. Then
all those other things with the agenda.
Then they go
security vote.
So now they talk. By the time you total everything. So the attraction for public office. If to say you say person with the public office, first of all, na part-time or in own salary, everything where they carry, past 350,000. And they tell you, say people no go public office. But by the time they use almost 1/3 or almost half of our budget, take the service public officers. You don't get the law where you go put. Because for this country, in a lawyer, people they steal for several reasons. First of all, you go steal. When you don't steal the money, you want to get the best. You want to say how you go take bribe the law enforcement agents, whether na EFCC or police. If the money no reach that one, you go come look for money to take hire the best of lawyers. If the money no reach that one, you can't see money how you want to take enter the judiciary. If you no reach that, you can't look for money how you to live comfortable in prison. When this man dey prison, CSO to Abacha that time, Mustafa. They said the guy
was living 5-star life.
The guy was spending 420,000 on a daily basis for food. Prisoners and prison warden, they struggle, make the transfer, they go, what see, I bet transfer, because they bring food come, now for cooler. So that guy no be like, say, we hear say when the body just dey prison, they come carry him for night, you go sleep for house. For money, you go come back. And now, office of organ, they sit down put. So now the level be that. So no matter the law where you put, as long as
there's morality, the deficiency in morality. As
long as money, the attraction of the money, because when you get money for this country, you are attractive to everybody, even including pastors. They will celebrate you and give you ponzi. Your traditional ruler will give you title. Do you understand? Even the women are ready to volunteer themselves to you as first, second, or third wife. So when all of those forces they are available, virtue for society, they don't erode them. So do the worst law or the best of law. People go look and to say, look, something must kill a man. So make we rejig our political structure in such a way that a National Assembly member does not engross everything where they earn, pass vice chancellor on. So that you go find that people come tell them, say it's better to be in the academics than to be in the
Reverend.
But if you see what people they earn, if people go tell themselves, say it's better if, I mean, it's not like football now. I tell them, say they pay me 80,000 pounds a week. I only play for 1 month.
You don't play.
240 pounds. I don't play again. And if I play that kind of game, I don't play. I will carry cutlass for field. 80,000 pounds.
For 1 week.
For 1 week. If you put leg for that ball, I cut your leg and I'll just play for 1 month. Because the money may
Reverend Liberty, thank you so much. Every time you find time to join us. Barrister Matthias Obayiwana, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to be saying next time we'll see Colonel Monarchy talk of this kind of matter when we say concern Nigeria, because they tell us now say Nigeria matter I guess it be and one day one drama. This one we say we'll talk now before evening now that matter will come when we say we'll talk again. We'll take small break, no go anywhere. You know my program Good Morning from Benin, they reach you from Independent Television. Just stay with us. Stay.